What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your one and only The Kid, and I'm back with the Homuculus tutorial again. Just want to make it faster, shorter, and in standard tuning. So let's get straight into it. There is some guitar in the beginning which I haven't figured out, so I'm just gonna cover everything that I covered in my cover video. So to start off, the intro riff starts off with this, which is basically 6 on the D, 9 on the G, then 7 on the D, 9 on the G, 8 on the D, 9 on the G, and then both 9. So it's basically this thing. And then the intro riff itself starts, so let me play through it first. So here's the riff. It's 9 on the D, 11 on the G. Then it's 11 on the D, 14 on the G. And then the first trigger slides on the 12th fret. So far we've got. Then it's 10 on the A, 12 on the D. And then it's 7 on the A, 9 on the D. So far we've got. The second time is the same thing, but it ends with the riff that I showed you in the beginning. So that's the intro riff. After the first time there's a small solo kind of thing going on, so let me play through it first. So it starts off with this small lick, which is 9-7 on the D, 9 on the A, 7 on the D, 9 on the A, 7 on the A, 5 on the A. So it's this thing, and right after that you slide up to the 10th fret of the B string. And this is basically the lick that you're gonna play, which is 10 on the B string, then 10 on the E string, sorry. So 10 on the B, 10 on the A, 10 on the B again, and then 12 on the E, pulling off to 10 on the E. Did I say that right? Whatever. You get it, you get me. And this repeating 3 times, I believe. And then you slide up to the 15th fret of the E string and do this thing. So it's 15, 14, 12 and 10. And then back again from the beginning. And then the first verse riff begins, which is this thing here. It's pretty basic, easy. So it's 7 on the E, 9 on the A, going to 5 on the E, 7 on the A, and then going back to the first chord. So, and then you go up to 10 on the E, 12 on the A. So far. And then after that you're gonna play A and D on the 2nd fret, then open strings, the same strings, back to the 2nd fret, and then the G power chord, 3, 5, 5 on the E string. So far the verse riff. And you repeat that once again. So after that there's this kind of thing. Repeating 2 times. So it's the first chord I showed you before, 7-9 on the E string, going to the 5-7, then 6-8, back to the 7-9. Do this 3 times, and then you go to 8-10 on the E and A string. So, and after the second time, you go to 1-3 on the E string. Well, I mean E and A, and then the open E chord. So far this riff. Repeating 2 times. So after that you're gonna go to 2-4 on the A string, and you're gonna palm mute that. Go up to 5-7 on the A string again, then go on the open E chord, 3-5 on the E, 5-7 on the E, and then again from the beginning. But the second time you're gonna go 5-7 on the A and 4-6 on the A. So far we got this. Then you're gonna go on the 3-5 on the E, 5-7 on the A, 2-4 on the E, 2-4 on the A, 5-7 on the A. So then 3-5 on the E again, 5-7 on the A, 2-4 on the E, and then you're gonna open it and play it normally. After that you're gonna the intro riff again. After the intro riff there's a small jazzy intersection thing, so it goes something a little bit like this. So that thing is, well, how I learn it is, well, let me show you the frets first. So it's 9 on the D, 7 on the G, 9 on the D, 7 on the G, and then 9 on the G, 9 on the G and then 7 on the G. Yeah, that's correct. So basically these are the frets, and how I learned this, I was counting, so I was counting like that, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You repeat this 4 times, and on the 4th time you're gonna, instead of going back, you're gonna go up to the 7th fret of the G string, B string, sorry, and then 9-7 on the G. So all together this thing slowly. So after all that, you got this riff. Right, so this riff is 7-9 on the E string, 2 times, going up to the 5-7 on the A string. And the second time you're gonna do the same thing, but with this chord 3 times. Then you're gonna go to 5-7 on the E string, and then 7-9 on the A. And the second time you're gonna go pop, pop. So you're gonna slide from 7-9 to 9-11, back to 7-9, and back to 5-7. So far we've got this. Then you're gonna go to 3-5 on the E string, then 5-7 on the A string, and the same progression as the first one. and then you're gonna go 3-5 on the E, 5-7 on the E again. So you're gonna repeat that, but the second time you're gonna go on the end. You're gonna go open E chord, then 2-4, and then 3-5, and that's where the next riff starts, which goes like this. Pretty basic. So it's 3-5 on the E, going up to 5-7 on the E, back to 3-5 on the E, down to 2-4 on the E, up to 5-7 on the E. And then it's the chorus, intro riff, whatever you want to call it, which I already taught you. So after that it's the solo. So the solo starts off with a slide on the 11th fret on the G, so here. Then you go to the 10th fret of the B, and you go the 9th fret of the G, so yeah, so far it's... Then you're gonna go back to 6 on the G string, and gonna go to 7th on the D. Then you're gonna go 7-9 on the E, 7 on the D, 9 on the E, and the same thing but on the D string and the G string. So then you're gonna slide up to the 11th fret of the G again, then slide up on the 10th fret of the B, and then it's 17 to 14 pull off on the E string, and then you're gonna play the 14th fret of the G string. So far the solo, the solo altogether slowly is like this. So after that you're gonna have a long section without guitar, and then the next riff starts off like this. So you start off on the 5-7 on the A, then you go to 7-9, you do this thing, and then you go 3-5 on the E, 5-7 on the A, then 2-4 on the A, then 5-7 on the A again, 7-9 on the A again, and then 3-5, 5-7 like before. So the riff all together. And then you're gonna do 3-5 on the E. Well, the riff is this. It's pretty similar to the one I told you before, but it's somehow different. So 3-5 on the E, 5-7 on the A, 5-7 on the E, 2-4 on the A, up to 5-7 on the A, then 3-5 on the E again, 5-7 on the E, 3-5 on the E, and then 2-4 on the E. And then it's this riff slowly again. Well, I mean, let me play through this riff slowly again. Then after that it's the intro riff again. And then after some times of this riff played, I believe it's 4 times, you go back to the lick I showed you before. You play that 4 times as well, I believe, and on the last time you're gonna slide to the 15th fret of the E string, and you're gonna end the song with this, which is what I showed you in the beginning, but instead of having the 2 strings on the 9th fret, you're gonna play 9, 11 on the D string. So, and that's the song. Thank you for watching, and enjoy learning Homuculus and covering it, maybe. I'll see you later.